So why did mine get dark all of a sudden? It made no sense. Where are your what? Hi, that one person, whoever you are.
Are you on?
Yes, we're on.
Turn mine on too?
I turned yours on too. You got one watcher, I got two at the moment. That was the musical stylings of Della Williamson on her flute. Alrighty, Lori, I got you down. What? What are you doing?
Well, now I need to get another paper.
No, I was just because Lori asked for a reading already. She also... Alright, we got you down for both, Lori. Hi, Christine. Birdie's watching. Hello, Christine. Birdie. Christine. Oh, yeah. How, okay.
Hi, Rick. Sorry you had to go to a funeral today. Thank you. That's my sweetie pie.
Sorry about that. Dun, dun, dun. That is my notification sound, and right now there's nothing I can do with it. So, if you would like a reading, say, reading please. If you would like to hear from someone on the other side, I need their name and the date they died, please. And hello to all of our watchers.
You having a moment?
So I'm having
A moment.
seriously, and I didn't even turn it on. Sorry guys, I'm having some technical difficulties already. Birdie wants a reading.
Ziggy will help.
I know Ziggy will help. God bless her little pea-picking heart. There we go. Ta-da! How's that? Okay. Edith, should I leave? I'm really thinking about it. It's yes. I know. I just couldn't answer you, Tony. Tony for a reading, specifically job. Hello, Renee, Mary Pat. We have Christine would like a reading, and her mother or father. And Birdie wants to hear from Richard Haynes. Renee would like a reading. Oh, you're welcome, Tony. I'll put you on the list. Christine, both.
Oh, sorry to hear that she passed, Rick. I never met her, but got a lot of good stuff on Facebook about her.
Sid? Okay, so in one word, sorry about that. That's my finger, you see. As my finger, sorry. Okay, and Lori would like to hear from Janita. Yes, Birdie, Della got a fancy haircut. That's what they left her with. She got that today, as a matter, doesn't it today?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. So, for readings, we have Lori, Richard, Bertie, Tony, Christine, Renee, and Sin. If I haven't called out your name for a reading, that means we missed you. Because it's just Della and I tonight, and keeping track of it is, for me, it's dicey at best. So, and then for loved ones on the other side, we have Lori, Christine, Bertie,
Lori.
and Lori. That might have been the same Lori. I'm thinking that's the same Lori. Never mind. Sorry. No, scratch this one out. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Oh, you're more than welcome, Christine. So in one word today, tell us how your day has been so far. Tina, whoops. Oh, Wilfred for Tina. Winfred, not Wilfred. That would be Wilfred Brimley, wouldn't it? Sorry, Winfred. And the Neal family is all accounted for. Yay! Who on the Neal family wants readings? Bertie's wonderful. Lori sad. Sarah said a reading. And anyone on the other side. Awesome, Tony. I'm glad you are. That's being grateful is a good. Did you get Mary Pat? What was that?
Somebody telling me I got something negative on my driver's license and you need to take care of it right now.
Oh, it's one of those spam thingies.
It's been coming up like 3 times a day for the last week.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Sin, that you've had a crummy day. Hopefully being here will make it better.
Did Mary Pat have something on the dead people side?
No, I didn't. I didn't see anything Mary Pat wanted to... Good, Mary Pat. Well, Christine, I thought you were going to say your toilet now has hot water.
And why not?
And why not? Oh, well, good, Sin. Good. We're glad we make your day better. Richard says he's just here. And I'm very sorry about your loss, Rick.
He's already gone.
Rick is already gone?
Yeah, he came in. Yep, I'm here, and he left.
Oh, sorry. Sin would like to know if there's anyone sending her bad juju specifically. It's probably Lucy. Lucy's one of the sweetest people I know. Oh, no, Richard says he's still there.
No, Richard is. I said Rick is gone.
Rick is gone. Okay. Did I get it mixed up again?
Mm-hmm.
We'll blame it on the fibro.
They don't look a thing alike, believe me.
No, I shouldn't think they would, but I'll still blame it on the fibro. Okay, ouch. So we would like to officially... Yes, she does. I can imagine Lucy not liking anyone, actually. Lucy is one of the sweetest people I know, and I just want to pinch her. Okay. So while we're waiting for a few more, or not, sorry, we just finished dinner at Texas Roadhouse. It was nummies. Although the steak was a little on the tough side this time.
It wasn't. So mine just had a lot of gristles. Like I needed a pair of scissors. That's why I brought her home.
We got prime rib. Actually, we both got prime rib, and I think mine was a little less gristly than hers, but mine was a little on the tough side. And prime rib is not normally tough, so. So my day was wonderful. I worked at Red Feather from 12 to 5. Got a really nice reading from UC Edwards, who also works at Red Feather. How was your day? Did you get a shot?
Uh-huh.
Okay, she got shot today.
They told me I didn't need the pneumonia shot because they last for 10 years.
Well, that's good. Hi, Lucy. We love you too.
Yes, I love the cinnamon butter, but the bread is like comes back to haunt me every time.
Yeah. I didn't have bread. I was good this evening. I went full on keto.
Making up
I'm
for
sorry.
last week.
No, actually, that's not true. I had 2 bites of her birthday ice cream. Yes, I like the name Red Feather too. Red Feather Healing was the owners, founders, Jerry and
Richard, Bob.
Bob. Their youngest daughter always wanted to have a healing center called Red Feather, so when she died, they opened it up in her name. Hello, Roberto. How are you? So, did you want a reading, Robert? What?
Richard.
Oh, Richard, yeah. Oh, well, they're only going to be good, Richard. So, we are going to go ahead and get started. Would you like to go first?
No, you go first this time.
I'm in the lead, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the question is, where am I leading you?
If I don't like it, I stop.
Well, I could have like your little nose, the bull ring nose pierce thing, and then just lead you around by it.
I can pull it out. I don't care.
We're being
Facetious.
moody tonight, maybe? I think
I'm exhausted.
you're exhausted. Okay. You know what I think? I think you're just jealous because I'm going canoeing tomorrow.
You can flip your eyes all you want. I have physical therapy tomorrow, remember?
I know you do. It's all right, Della. You don't have to get upset. I was only teasing. I apologize. Anyway, who's first for readings?
First one is Lori.
Lori, we have the 3 of something. It's the Empress. The Empress.
3 of something.
The 3 of, what's the 3? So it's
Ah.
the Empress. Yes, Roberto would like a reading. The Empress is all about nurturing and taking care of, knowing, living in your power and your authority, and knowing that you and yours are always taken care of. Then we have the Sun. The Sun is also about standing in your authority and your power and claiming, this is the Sun, claiming what's yours and calling it to you. Then we have the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords means you've come to the end of something. It is done. It is over. There's no negotiation whatsoever. Just pack it up and get a move on, because there's better things waiting than hanging around in this, we got you, Mary Pat, in this yucky state of everything's over. It's not over. It's a new beginning.
And this is saying that it's like the sun is shining on you as you go down the path that you have chosen for yourself. So stay strong and don't look at everything as like, oh my God, everything's falling apart, because it's not. Because you're staying strong and you're on the right path. And it's like, as long as you stay on the right path, everything will be fine. Having a moment with your cards?
Yes.
Richard.
Richard, we have for you the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about learning, higher learning, more spiritual type learning, going back to school and listening to Spirit as well as being taught by Spirit. Those 2 things are kind of different, but they're the same. They're the same but different. So it's about listening and your higher spirituality and learning. Maybe you're going back to school.
Ow. Neck.
Then we have the 8. The 8 is strength. Strength that you didn't necessarily know you had. Strength to overcome whatever situation that you happen to be in. Strength to be better than you were yesterday. Knowing that you'll be better tomorrow than you are today. And that you have the strength to overcome whatever the universe puts in front of you. And then we have the Four of Coins. The Four of Coins is about hanging on to your resources and not squandering them. It's also about holding on to your energy and being careful where you invest your time and your energy in, like in people or in jobs or something like that.
Okay, Richard, they're saying stay loyal, stay steadfast where you're at. It's like this is it says stay steadfast, be loyal to where you're at. But be patient with the people around you because they don't know what you're going through. Only you know what you are going through. You are transforming and transforming very quickly, but while you are transforming, be sure to stay steadfast where you're at. Stay put. Just stay strong for a while. That's what they're saying. Is like stay strong for a while. Birdie.
Birdie, we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a very clever person. Hence, the Knight of Wands is actually riding the fox. Foxes are fast and they change direction as they need to without stumbling. So it is also about making sure you stay, hello, Karina, making sure you stay on your path, making sure that you stay mounted, stay on that quest of yours. There is this lightning flash of inspiration that you can also receive down your path. Then we have the Ace of Cups, which is your cup overfloweth. There's new possibilities, new areas to explore, new heartfelt something or another. Of course, we're also coming to that season, but it's also about knowing your possibilities. And then we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is about focus. Stay focused on your task. Stay focused on what you're doing. And the squirrel moments. Keep the squirrel moments to a minimum. Look down here. All three of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Birdie. They're saying that because you are so anchored in your beliefs and what you are doing, you need to be in agreement that you need to jump over the fence. Don't just sit on it and say, I'm where I need to be at. Because if you just sit there, it's like you will not go forward. You need to jump over that fence and don't let the fox get you. Keep on going. Tony, poor job.
Tony specifically wanted to know.
Nobody.
You have no. There's got to be somebody watching. Tony specifically wanted to know about should he stay at his current part-time job. Tony, for you we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about happy childhood stuff, things from the past coming back. Then we have the Nine of Coins. The Nine of Coins is about someone who can take care of themselves. They don't necessarily need anyone else. They can stand on their own 2 feet. It's about someone who can provide for themselves. And then we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is about the spiritual journey. It's about moving forward spiritually. It's about moving forward without fear. I hope that makes sense. So I'd say from this, you'd probably be safe 50. Well, let's see what she has to say first.
They're saying it's like leave all the old stuff behind. It's like things that have bothered you, people who have bothered you, it's like leave them behind and keep moving forward. But be patient with yourself at the moment. Be patient. This is not a patient. This is be patient as you are moving ahead. because work is going to be tough for a while, but be patient with it.
And Tony, you know, I'm thinking you should probably move on because you've not been happy there for a while. And so you can, as a last resort, always go back to teaching. But you can maybe need to concentrate on that real estate business of yours too. Does that make sense? I hope so.
Christine.
I thought I dropped a card on the floor, but apparently I did not drop a card on
You
the
want
floor.
camp cards?
Nah. Miss Christine, we have the High Priestess card. The High Priestess card. The High Priestess is about using your knowledge and using your knowledge and your intellect together to make decisions. It's about being in balance and making sure that you are connected both to spirit and well grounded at the same time. Then we have
juggling.
the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is sudden flashes of inspiration, but whatever it is you do, you've got to go for it. It's not going to come to you, sweetheart. So you've got to take this knowledge and intuition and move with it. Do something with it. Don't just sit there with it. Because then we have the Page of Coins. The Page of Coins is getting their little plan together. Write your goals down. Write your goals down and then act on them. Obviously, you can't just write them down and not do anything about them. But writing them down helps them fix it in your mind. You're more than likely to finish your goals than to just sit there and look at them being like, oh, aren't they cute?
Christine. They're saying the key to being on your spiritual path is to stay on the path that you are on, because you are on the right path, you're headed in the right direction. And the key to your spirituality is to stay where you're at and stay strong. It's like everybody's supposed to stay put today.
Yeah. Apparently we have lots of people that don't know how strong they really are. Renee, we have the Two of Cups, which is about contracts and business. Making sure you stay balanced, making sure that everything is in writing. Get it in writing. Don't depend on someone's word. Just get it in writing. Hey, Lisa, sweetheart. Then we have the Four of Cups. It's like there's more to life than you've been looking at. You've been looking at stuff with a laser focus, and everything around you you're ignoring. So you're ignoring some of those gifts from Spirit because you've been laser focused on this one thing and you can't see anything else. And then we have the Eight of Coins, which is the card of the Apprentice. The Apprentice is someone who's constantly learning. In many ways, we're always an apprentice because we're always learning. But the apprentice is refining and honing themselves and their skills. But the apprentice also, like with most classrooms or work, you have all the materials you need at hand. There's everything you need, you already have it to finish that learning.
You finished? I see all three out there.
Oh, yeah, you're there. See?
Okay.
See.
Renee, the path you are on is going to have quick changes, and when the quick changes start, new beginnings will be right ahead of you. As the quick changes come, it's like be ready and don't back off. Keep going down the path because the new beginning is where you need to be at right now.
Sin, we have for you the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins is someone who is they're standing in their authority. You're welcome, Renee. You're standing in your authority. You're standing quite well in knowing that the universe is taking care of you and you can provide for everyone. You have the ability to create whatever it is you want, to make money. Then we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands says, yes, you're moving forward, but maybe you've got a little too much on your plate at the moment. You need to learn to say no. And then we have the World. The World is the end of a phase, and notice though that he's planning. He's planning his next life. He's planning the next phase of life. You've reached some victory and you're going forward. You're moving on to the world stage is changing, and you're moving with it in a positive direction.
Where are you marching off to?
To cause trouble. That's Clarence. He's marching off to cause trouble.
Sam, they're saying that you are on your spiritual path, and you have been for a while. And this is showing that you are growing in your spiritual path. Stop beating yourself up because you think that you're not moving up fast enough. You're moving up at the pace that they want you to go, because the slower you go, the more it will take. Tina.
Tina. Tina, we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is listening to spirit, listening to their heart, listening for their own heart space advice. All the decisions that they're making are for or made through that emotional center, which is a good thing. Then for you, we also have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is moving forward. But moving forward in a I want to say in an emotional way. So make sure your emotions stay intact as you're moving forward. Then we have the 5, which is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about learning. You're never too old to learn. And it's learning. Sorry, that was a TikTok notification. You're to always stay in learning mode.
They are saying that you're reaching your high potential for the level that you are at. And the key to reaching the level that the next level up is to take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you won't be able to absorb what they have to teach you. Sarah.
Sarah. We have the Empress card. The Empress card is of someone who, sits in her authority and lets you know that she's in charge. That would be our Sarah. Then we have, wow. Then we have the 7, which is strength. You talked with, what's his name, Bob? Jerry's husband, Robert today. And he was talking about the way you've been able to handle your business. That takes strength. Then we have, okay, we've got all major arcana for her. Things are shifting. This is a major important message because now we have the moon. The moon is about making sure you stay in balance and keeping the emotional crap at bay, about not falling into depression, not falling into manic highs, but keeping even and balanced and making sure you're crawling out of the junk and not sitting in it. Interesting.
They're saying that you are building a new life and jumping the hurdles that have been put in front of you. And by doing so, you're going to bring happiness to you and those around you. Simple as that. Building and jumping the hurdles. Mary Pat.
Mary Pat. Mary Pat, for you we have the 4 of Swords. which says to me that you're not really getting enough rest. Says to me that you are quite possibly working too hard or too much without taking the time to go within and meditate and listen. Then we have the Six of Cups, which is about joyful times, remembrance, being nostalgic, taking time to remember and honor the past. Interesting. Then we have the Page of Wands, which is about listening intently. We are all antennas from spirit to everyone else out there. We are an antenna, a receiver, so that we can give out messages. So we have to know how to listen, and that's best done by meditating. Well, for most people, meditating helps. Doesn't help Della, she said. You do meditate all the time. All the time.
Not the way most people think of
No,
meditating.
not the way, no. Because you crochet, which is a meditation.
Mm-hmm.
I paint, which is a meditation.
Okay, they're saying that you are on a spiritual path that is going to be wonderful, great luck for your house. That is where your soul sits in the house, so that actually represents you. So know that you are going on the spiritual path that you were meant to be on. It's going to bring new beginnings around the first of the year.
I got Casey. I figured out what you were trying to say.
Roberto.
Robert. Mr. Lucy. Sorry. Sorry, we're trying to read and shuffle and read. And
We're multiple-tasking.
we are definitely multiple tasking. Who's this? Roberto.
Roberto.
You know. Sorry, Roberto. We are
Entertaining ourselves.
We're entertaining ourselves with your cards. Lucy wants a reading too. The first card we have for you is the Hermit. So it's like, oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. We got you now.
It's probably when everybody was writing.
It's probably when everybody's writing and we just can't do it because Sarah decided to stay home and decorate the tree tonight. Anyway, we have for you, first of all, the Hermit card. The Hermit card is about letting your light shine. You can't sit in a cave and not let people know what your wisdom is. People need to hear what you have to offer. And then we have the Five of Swords, which is about laying down your weapons. And then, like any good cat, they sit on them and just sort of stew. But in this particular case, the cat is doing a squirrel moment to where they can't keep focused. So come out of your shell and keep focused. Yes, ma'am, we have you down, Randy. It's just a really long list tonight. And this is the Judgment card. Yes, the Judgment card. You're welcome, Mary Pat. The Judgment card is about the person that judges you most harshly is you, so stop it. You can only do what you can do, and don't worry about anything else.
Do not scratch me. Her cat was pity-pawing me. The problem is when he pity-paws, he goes,
No, I cut his nails the other night. See, he doesn't
Doesn't
have
make any
anything
difference.
sharp to pity-paw with.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Come here, Clarence. I'll protect you.
He wants in your lap.
I know what he
Okay.
wants.
They're saying, what am I doing? Roberto, you are on your spiritual path. You are on your spiritual path. They want you to stay committed to your spiritual path. No, that's not marriage. Could be, but it's not. It's saying stay committed and stay on track because your spiritual path is going to widen and open up for you.
Okay, this is for Katrina. Katrina, we have the 1, or the Magician card, which says that you have everything in your grasp to create magic. You can literally point your magic wand. Hey, Jessica. You can point your magic wand and do anything you want. You have that much power within you. You have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about, the Ace of Swords is about new possibilities, new pathways, new opportunities to cut through the bullshit of life and jobs and everything else and just go for what you want, knowing that you can just hack it down if it's in your way. We also have no squirrel moment. Stay focused.
They are saying,
You're welcome, Roberta.
stay strong because new beginnings are on the horizon and you are transforming very quickly. So stay strong. Randy?
Oh, everyone at Red Feather said to tell you hello.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos was in and said to tell you hello. I think we saw him a couple times at one of the shows, but he remembered us.
Oh.
Imagine us being memorable. You're welcome, Karina. Okay, so who's this? Randy. For you, Randy, we have the 5 of Coins, which is about being down and out, feeling despondent, feeling despair, feeling like nobody cares. But the truth of the matter is you have the choice at any moment to turn around and do whatever it takes to make your situation, your life, the event much better. Things are better than they appear to be. So sometimes we have to look at things a little differently in order to, because when we look at them differently, they change. And the next one, Randy, is the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is, it's time to heal. It's time to take the swords out of your heart and let the healing begin so that you can begin to love yourself. Everybody else can begin to love you. And that's when the true healing takes place. And I don't care how much we say we love ourselves, there's always that little but. I'd like to change this. If you loved yourself, you wouldn't say, I'd like to change this about me. You'd be fine the way you were, because you are. And then we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, again, uses that sharp wit of theirs to get everywhere in life that they want to go. They plan their moves strategically and surgically. They get there. There's also sudden flashes of inspiration, like out of the blue, as associated with swords.
They're saying it's like, don't beat yourself up because there's going to be changes coming. As I could have to do with work or something that you have been working on, but there's changes coming. So take heed, watch out, be prepared. Casey.
Those all 3? Okay. Casey. Casey, the first one we have for you is the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is about worry, upset, depression. Nothing good can come of this because when we are worried about something, we are not having faith in the outcome. We're not having faith in ourselves. We're not having faith in the universe to take care of the situation for you. We have the 6 of Cups. Wow, this has come up, 4 times now? The 6 of Cups is about happy past times. It's about one of those things where the giving and receiving of gifts. Okay, duh, it's Christmas, but this is more of a spiritual nature. So making sure that you give more than you receive. I know it's supposed to be equal, but it never is. There are many times that we give more than we receive, and that's not a bad thing, really. Because when you're giving more than you receive, you're giving good value. Then we have the 10 of Wands. The Ten of Wands says that maybe you're taking on too many responsibilities. Maybe you are feeling stressed and overwhelmed. And you need to take a little break from the day, from the week, from life. But not too long, because there's lots of work to do. You're only 17. Lots of work to do.
Casey, they are saying the key to the transformation that you are going through right now is to take care of yourself and take care of yourself first before, because you're going to be transforming quite a bit this year. And they're saying you need to take care of yourself, rest when at all possible, because they're going to be pounding a whole lot into you.
Have we missed anybody so far? We still have Cheyenne and Lucy to go. So if we didn't get to you so far, let us know. And Cheyenne, your turn is next, but I wanted to say thank you for that absolutely lovely Christmas card to me and the cats. They appreciated it when they read it to me. Your first card, Cheyenne, is also the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins reminds us that most things in life are an illusion, and they only have power when we give it to the situation or to the event or to other people. We give our power away all the time. So call it back, because you're under a lot of stress right now and conflict. And stay centered in who you are and your core family, and let that be that. Let go of what you have no control over. Control yourself and your reactions to things. Then we have the Three of Swords. Time to heal. Time to let go of the karma, let go of the past, let go of the things that are bothering you. That's really hard for a mom, I know. Well, no, I don't know. I'm not a mom, but I know lots of moms, and I know it's hard to let go of past hurts and pains. But really, when you're not letting... No, Jessica, it's not too late, Jessica. When you're not letting go of stuff that hurts you, you're really only hurting yourself by that. Forgiveness really isn't for anybody else except you.
Okay, Shy. They're saying that new beginnings are ahead as well-being surrounds yourself. Well-being surrounds yourself. You need to let go and leave all the old crap behind that no longer suits you, and move ahead with what you've got now, all the newness that is ahead of you. Leave the old crap behind, because it's going to serve you in the new beginnings that are ahead for you. Lucy.
Lucy. Lucy, we have the 11, which is justice. Justice is fair and compassionate and understanding. We always need more of justice in our life, but justice reminds us to look at the things and the people in our lives more objectively. Before you invest in yelling at someone, before you invest in putting your arms around them and saying it's okay, step back and say, what's really going on? Then we have the Tower, girlfriend. Things are about to change quickly. Then we have the Nine of Coins. The Nine of Coins is someone who can take care of themselves. So no matter what changes that come, you're always going to land on your feet.
Okay, Lucy, they are saying the key to staying in your spirituality is being patient with those around you, because they are learning from you as you are learning from them. Jessica.
Jessica, we have for you the World. The World is a great card because it's the end of one phase and the beginning of another. Make your plans now before it's too late. And you can't make plans because you have to do stuff off the cuff, on the fly. We have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is about your cup overfloweth. Something that makes your heart swell is about to happen to you. Something is about to happen to you that will fill you with lots and lots of emotion. And then we have the Star.
Is that the star?
Star.
It was a star. The star is falling.
It's a falling star. Okay, then we have the Star card. The Star is about comfort. It's about nurturing. It's about taking care of yourself and doing what you have to do to take care of yourself. It's the ultimate feel-good card. So
Jessica, they are saying it's like, don't sit on the fence where you're at right now. Don't sit on the fence. Jump over the fence because you are building towards something better as the new beginnings hover over you and are getting ready to land right smack dab on top of you. That was all I had.
I know I have. Hello, Yolanda. Welcome. I know I have Christine. Sorry, I was answering you, Christine. Because I thought I dropped one, but I didn't. Then I really did drop one. Does anyone else want a reading while we're still on that section of the evening? It is 20 after. So if no one else wants a reading, oh, I love you too, Christine. No one else wants a reading. We're going to speed right through to our loved ones on the other side. Is Winfred here for Laurie? She would like to talk with. You're welcome, Jessica. Laurie would like to talk with Winfred if he is available. Please.
Laurie wanted Janita or Cecil.
Well, then who am I talking about then?
Winfred is Tina.
Winfred is Tina. I'm on the wrong person. Strike that.
Rewind.
Here, you call him out. Sorry. It's better when I don't get involved.
Laurie is wanting to see if Janita or Cecil are available.
Is Janita or Cecil available for Laurie? When I think of Cecil, I think of like a ball rolling. I think maybe he's like, I can't even imagine what that is about. I see a ball rolling, like he's coming in and going out. Or did he play sports of some kind? Yes, birdie, time flies. So I'm seeing that maybe he's just hanging out. Janita is not so much, but Cecil is like, Yolanda would like a reading. Okay, as soon as we get through with this one, Yolanda, we'll get right back to you. I hope that makes sense about Cecil. Janita is not, they're dancing is what I'm seeing. Do you see it? No. They're kind of like whirling around each other in your vicinity. Almost like they're tumbling or dancing or vying for your attention somehow or another. They're there. Mostly Cecil, though. And when they do show up, that's what they're really trying to say is, hi, I missed you. I really hope that makes sense because it makes absolutely. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I had a squirrel moment. Sorry. Are you getting anything else? No? Okay. So, Christine, Laurie, I hope that makes sense to you.
This is Laurie. Yeah, that was Laurie.
Yeah. Christine.
Did you want to be Yolanda? Or wait till we're done with that?
Let's wait till we get finished with these, if you don't mind. Christine would like to hear from...
She didn't say.
Christine didn't say. We wanted to hear from her parents. Is there anybody in the family here for Christine? What I'm seeing is that your dad is visiting your brother in like a step-down unit, if you know what that is. So you did get to hear from your dad. He's with your brother, working on getting out and to the next phase of your brother's life, because there's a lot of healing and karma that needs to take place between the two of them. That's why they're together. I don't get any sense of your mother at all, sweetheart. Sorry. I'll explain later. Okay. For those of you who don't know, a step-down unit is when you go from ICU to critical care. Is it critical care to ICU to regular bed to out the door? That's kind of what it would pertain to. All right, who is next?
Birdie for Richard.
Birdie would like to hear from Richard. I'm sorry, Birdie, I'm not getting anything. You?
Mm-mm.
Now, Tina would like to hear from Winfred. I've got it straight now.
Is there any messages for her sister, Bodie?
Mm-hmm. Is your sister there, and what is her name? Tina. When I got it all mixed up earlier, I did see Winfred. I did see the truck. And he is still traveling around doing what he likes to do. And he visits now and again. But I'm thinking, any messages for your sister? Does Richard have a message for your sister? Is that what you're asking? His sister's name is Linda. Okay. Okay. Tina, so I'm thinking that he is in and out, in and out, in and out, but kind of hoping that you're coming to some sort of peace. I hope that makes sense. Sarah, is there anyone here for Sarah? Oh, you're all wet. You're all wet. Ew. I've been playing in the water bowl again. Sarah, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm not getting a thing. I'm blank tonight.
Send bad Gigi.
Is anyone sending Sin some negative energy? I heard the words, nothing you didn't invite in. So think about some of the work you may have been doing lately. Oh, thank you, Birdie. It's my, he's sort of lounging around in my lap at the moment. That's my little Clarence, my baby, my youngest. He was born in 2012. So, Sin, you'd have to stop and think about any of the spiritual work you've been doing lately. Those times when you were not aware and you were offhandedly making remarks or didn't bubble yourself up and something was able to come in. So kind of think about apparently from what I'm hearing is like, yeah, there's bad juju around you, but you invited it in. Mostly because you are unaware. You invited it in, but you were unaware of it either. I can't help it if the dog is playing with your tail. It's not my problem. You inadvertently invited something in. Yes, my baby Clarence is probably about 12, 15 pounds. Okay, who is next?
Mary Pat, anyone.
Okay, has anyone come through for Mary Pat? If I'm not mistaken, your father was a cabinet builder, and I'm saying that man who builds the cabinets is back. Nothing specific to say, just like, here I am.
Just hanging around.
Like, where else would I be?
Well, it's the time of year the family gets together, and, well, that family can get together with this family.
Are you down now? Okay.
Cheyenne. Anyone?
Is anyone here specifically for Cheyenne? Stop it! Sorry. Dog cat thing.
Dog cat fight. As much as it is around here. It's like, get away from me. And they do.
Have you been having headaches lately, sweetheart? Because my head is starting to, it feels like it's splitting open right now. Like maybe you've had a migraine or something lately, and they're asking you to pay attention to that. I hope that makes sense. Lucy. Yeah, no one specifically, but I'm getting the headache thing. So I hope you know what that means, and I hope you're taking care of yourself. And thank you again for the Christmas card. All right, who's next? Roberto?
I said, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, all right, Cheyenne, if you're not taking medication for it, you should be, because they're either getting worse or more frequent. Well, that's just a feel. Okay, Cheyenne says she feels like it's electric shocks in her head. It's
That's
like
migraine.
Yeah, that's pretty much a migraine. So yeah, get that taken care of. Start taking care of yourself, because you and Jack are vital to the family, whether you know it or not. Because if you two disappeared, what would happen to the rest of us? Roberto would like to know if there's anyone here for him.
S'mores.
No, yeah. I'm seeing this little itty bitty woman in scrubs, dark blue scrubs. I get the impression it was someone you used to work with who was saying, I miss you. That's it. A little itty bitty woman in dark blue scrubs. Of course, it also could be a patient or something, but I'm getting more of the sense of coworker, if that makes any sense. Oh, really? Sorry. The wonderful dulcet tones of a cat throwing up somewhere unknown that we can't see, probably on a piece of carpet or furniture. Actually, Robert, Did you used to work on an Alzheimer's ward? Because if you did, it's probably from there. If you didn't, I don't know. Okay. I hope it makes sense. All right, Miss Lucy. No. Okay. Well, I don't know who she is, Roberto. Yeah. Okay. At a hospital. All right. Well, there's crazy people there too. It wasn't that she was crazy, but she was, maybe her personality was a little.
Guess who it was?
Of course it was. She was a little different than everybody else.
Aren't we all?
Well, hopefully we are anyway. Okay, is there anyone here for Lucy? Your grandmother, because I'm here and she's my mija. So your grandmother has stopped by to say, I love you.
Here.
Still here, and I love you. And she also, I'm hearing also, she knows how to talk to me. They call us on our stuff all the time. Okay. Yolanda was asking about a reading. So, I shuffle loud. Yolanda, you have the Temperance card. The Temperance card, oh, it's your mom. Okay. The Temperance card is about honing yourself spiritually, honing your skills physically, making sure that you have enough patience to be the student, to be the teacher, making sure that you are well balanced, because you can't do any of that without being well balanced. And then we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is about dreams, hopes, wishes, things that you could do or could have as a goal, but not necessarily very attainable. So weed out those fantasies from things you can actually accomplish in this lifetime. Then we have the Ten of Coins. The Ten of Coins is about reaching the end of one phase, the beginning of another, but it's also about moving to that new phase prosperously with a spiritual openness and a full pocketbook.
They're saying that you're on your path to spirituality. So stop looking at everything as if it's cracked and falling apart, because it's not. It's just the movement that you're feeling that makes it feel like everything is off kilter. But keep on the path, because that's where you're supposed to be at.
I hope that makes sense for you, sweetie. Does anyone have anything else or a question, or did we miss anybody? Okay then. You know, there's about a 10-second delay, and it is right now 8:35. You're welcome, Yolanda. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up for tonight and say thank you so much for being here for us. We appreciate you more than we could possibly tell you. It gives us a chance to practice and to connect. Not just to connect with you guys, but to connect with the cards, to connect with spirit, and practice our craft. And we appreciate you hanging in there with us. Especially, we thank you when we don't get anything for you. So, have a great weekend, and we will see you next Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Same bat time, same bat channel. Take care.
Good night, all.